Hey guys, what's up? It's me here. And today, we are going to go over how to buy your first stock. That's right, I'm going to walk you through a step-by-step tutorial so that you can invest in the stock market and start building wealth for yourself. Now, there are many different ways to buy stocks, but the way that I like the most is through an app called Webull. It's really easy to use. It's a really great platform. It has a lot of educational resources. So, if you want to follow along with me, then make sure to download the app and set up your account. Once you've done that, it should look similar to this. You'll see this little lightning bolt icon at the top right. Click on that and then scroll down until you see an option that says Buy Stocks, ETFs, and Funds. Click on that and now you will be presented with this page where you can buy your first stock. At the very top, you can see all these different search bars. You can search by company, by an index, or by a ticker symbol. If you don't know what a ticker symbol is, it's basically just a unique 4-letter code that represents a company in the stock market. For example, the ticker symbol for Apple is AAPL, Tesla is TSLA, and Coca-Cola is KO. Now, you might have heard of some of these companies, but don't worry if you haven't. The point of this video is to simply show you how to buy a stock. We'll go over which stocks to buy and why in another video. But for this one, we are simply going to focus on the mechanics of executing a trade. So let's say you wanted to buy a stock for $1,000. You can type that in, right? There and then click on the magnifying glass. Or you can type in a ticker symbol. Let's say that we wanted to buy $1,000 worth of Apple stock. We would type in AAPL and then click on the magnifying glass. Then you would see the current price of Apple stock, which is around $155 per share at the time of this recording. Next, you're going to enter in the amount of shares that you want to purchase. So for this example, let's say that we wanted to buy 6 shares of Apple. I'm going to type in 6 and then click on Preview Order. This is exactly what it looks like when you go to buy something on an online store. It shows you the price per share, the number of shares, the total amount, including any fees. And then you can click on Buy Now to execute the trade. Now it's important to know that Webull charges a service fee of either $3.95 or 0.65% of the trade value, whichever is greater. In this case, it's $3.95. So it's important to keep that in mind when you are placing an order. Another thing to keep in mind is that when you buy a stock, you also need to pay a dividend tax. Now, this varies depending on what country you live in. In the US, it's either 20% or 12%, depending on your income bracket. In Canada, it's 50%, and in Australia, it's 45%. Now, Webull does automatically withhold this tax for you, but it's good to keep in mind that you won't actually receive the full amount of money that you invest. For example, if you were to buy $1,000 worth of stock, you would actually only receive about $950 worth of stock after the tax is withheld. Lastly, you can see this little box right here that says Review Order Details. When you check this box, it will show you the breakdown of all the fees associated with this trade. As I mentioned before, there is a service fee of $3.95, and then there is also a dividend tax of 12%. Now, since this is a new account, Webull is offering us a $1.50 fee credit so that we can test out the platform. So after all the discounts, this trade should cost about $5.45. Anyways guys, that's exactly how you can buy your first stock. Again, if you want to follow along with me, make sure to download the app and set up your account. It's really easy to do, and it's a really great way to start investing. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Also make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I post weekly videos about personal finance, investing, and entrepreneurship. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.